Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's video is about Tenacity, the herbicide. I finally took the plunge after reading and watching so many good reviews, and I was tired of shelling out money on weed killers. Didn't work. So I invested around about $115 on weed killing products, plus $80 on a new backpack sprayer by Field King. So let's get into it. To make 1 gallon of the weed killer, I used a half a teaspoon of Tenacity, 1.5 teaspoons of surfactant, and 1.5 teaspoons of the green laser dye. And the reason I used the green laser dye was because I live in a HOA community, and they may have said something if I just had loads and loads of blue patches on my lawn. So anyway, the cost. Tenacity was $60. It was on special from doyourown.com, a really good website it is. It does like bug killers and lawn treatment. So for that small bottle was $60. Then I bought the surfactant from Amazon. That was $30 for a gallon. And I spent $25 for a quart of the laser dye from Amazon. You could have bought the green, you could have bought the blue. Like I said, I had to buy the green. Right, so Tenacity give you a syringe with their bottle. So I used that to measure out all the products together, and I put them into a bottle. I squirted all of it into a bottle, put a little bit of water in it, shook it up, and then poured it into my backpack sprayer and filled the rest up with water to the 1 gallon mark. Okay, so you can use Tenacity on its own, but it's really advisable to use the surfactant with it. It's basically a sticker. What that means is that it will stick to the surface you are spraying. If you use Tenacity on its own, it may just wash off, and well, you're just throwing your money down the drain basically. The dye is self-explanatory. You only want to go over a plant once because this stuff is gonna kill it. So the dye will make sure that you can see that you've gone over those areas and you don't have to do it again. I bought this Field King Max sprayer for this reason, just to use Tenacity on the lawn. It was $80 from Amazon. I've used it once and I love it. The sprayer takes around 8 to 10 pumps to be fully pressurized, and it gives a really good steady stream. I'm using the yellow nozzle, which is a wide fan, low volume. The fan is around 16 to 24 inches, depending on the height you are actually spraying. Forgot to say a couple of things. Firstly, I live in Florida. I didn't see any videos on Tenacity being used in Florida. Maybe there is, but I just didn't see them. And secondly, it's about temperature. You're supposed to apply this before it hits 80 degrees. And I actually done it in the morning when it was around about 78. They say that once it goes over 80, provided you've sprayed it and it's okay and it's already on the ground, but do not apply if temperatures are above 80. Hey everyone, it's another beautiful day in Florida, nice and sunny, and it's been around about 21 days since I put Tenacity down, and I kind of screwed up. I think I may have left it too long. When I say I left it too long, I mean after about 9 to 14 days, everything was going white, bleaching. But the longer I left it, it started to go greener. This around the shed was pure white. It's killed a lot of the weeds, but some of the tougher weeds are still there. I mean, I really should put a second application, and I probably will. This AC unit around that slab, it's killed the weeds. It's done exactly what it's supposed to do. Again, this culvert, I mean, that was chock full of weeds, and now it's just completely gone, dissolved, you know. We got a little bit of green going on there, light green. Around the tree ring here, this was completely white around there, and again, it's gone green the longer I've left it. I mean, it's only been like 20 days, 21 days. But again, this electrical box, it's like the weeds have disappeared, but clover seems to be still there, but it's dying. Definitely dying. But one thing you've got to remember with this stuff is it kills ornamentals. It will kill your hedges, plants, anything it comes into contact with. And, you know, just bear that in mind about drift. Anyway, I hope you like my video. I hope this helped you out. And please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Yeah.